Okay, so I'm gonna chuck on my index. We're gonna do a little bit of index, then we're gonna do a little bit more, a little bit of index, then a little bit more railjack, and that'll probably be it for now. Let's see. So where's my rhino? Anybody else want to go make money? Boy, I have to. Oh, look at all these cool guns that I need to go level up. I have a lot of them. It's like the Quellor. I think this is the new one. Rapid-fire assault rifle with a hefty magazine size. Also short-range cryoblasts.
Tenno, the balance of power continues to shift. Navigation is marked with new invasions.
Okay. So I probably want my Tigris for this. Should probably also look into getting the Tigris upgrades that really increase the accuracy on it. But that's hard to do. Oh, and I can level these up as we go along.
Operator, now get out there and
cut down the...
and make the Lotus proud.
Okay. Need one more for index? At least I have just enough money that we can go into the initial level. Let's see, is that on Neptune? Yeah. So do they redo this? Nope, they didn't. Oh. They redid the initial investment so it wasn't as big of an issue. Huh. Oddly enough, intrinsic scale to affinity gains. So if you have less people around, you gain less. Huh. I guess it's to encourage people to play multiplayer. Makes sense. Let's see, you can join, let me get to my orbiter. Is that okay? Yeah. I am fine with being slightly patient. What are some other really good guns, specifically for index? I usually use Tigris, because it hits so hard. Also, you got 2 total intrinsics compared to your 10 for the same mission. Wow. Then again, I do have an affinity booster running. Like right now. Okay, well, I guess if we're going to be doing this, I think I'm going to turn off audio when I get my railjack parts going again. I'll turn other things on, but I want to listen to some music. Let's just go back to Celeste. Celeste is good times. Empyrean wants me to get back into Warframe. It's pretty good. I'd make sure at least you can make a railjack. I will admit, compared to some of their other major releases like Fortuna or... Oh, I should probably check. Oh, if I check profile... Would it be Syndicates? No. Cetus, here we go. How far am I from Old Mate? Yeah, I'm still a good 77,000 away. So that's what? 4 days of straight standing grinding. If I want to get up to Old Mate, which actually would be really important. You dropped out right before Wisp. So that's not actually too far to catch up. Like, that's... I came back for Wisp specifically, and rather enjoyed it. Oh, right. I should probably check my friends list. I'm pretty sure I have... Oh, really only one friend request pending. Sure. I guess I haven't been doing nearly as much Warframe as I used to. Which is fine. Let's see. Anybody specifically on my friend list? Okay, and you're Darkfire Ninja. Gotcha. And unfortunately, I'm not very good at remembering multiple usernames from people. Okay, so Tigris, Archoplasmor, Nidus. Should work. A lot of rhinos. Okay, time to make cash. You'd change it if you had 200 plat to throw away. Yeah, that's what I ended up doing. I think I was originally McKillington, which isn't so bad, but it's like it just isn't obviously on brand. So I wanted to switch and eventually, like, yeah, just sat down and was like, all right, this is worth the expenditure. Because, yeah, I'd signed up for that username a couple years before I ever even thought of making a YouTube channel. I probably should have been thinking about it, but I'd specifically picked McKillington in the off chance that one of my old friends would happen to find my channel and contact me. Because I used to play with a lot of people in World of Warcraft under that name. And I've always kind of hoped that, like, I'd find one or two of those old friends. But they've all, like, moved on and so on and so forth, which is a little bit of a shame. Because I like how Discord handles stuff, because you're not just kind of locked to one channel. You can add friends and remember people and even kind of hunt them down if you know where to look and whatnot. Warcraft, it's gone. I don't know. Social media is freaky and horrifying, but also kind of charming in its own right. Wow, that's some quick mana gain. Let's see if I've retained any of my ability to aim here. Probably not. Did they make it so you're no longer dropping mana as fast? Or, not mana, energy, damn it. Nope. Looks like it's still dropping. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, for a bit there, I had a whole bunch of extra energy, and I'm like, hey, maybe I can actually do this. And the answer is nope. Let me see. So how much do I have? I got 9. We need a lot more than that. That didn't work. I like my Tigris, but boy, missing with it is just kind of torturous. It is not fun. You didn't know Wander played Warframe. Yep. I'm a relatively, I guess, old Warframe partner at this point. I've been a partner for, what, 2-3 years? I love the game. It definitely is one of those where I kind of hit endgame and lost steam, but that's inevitable with these kinds of games. There's only so much you can, like, keep up with before you start to say, like, I got other stuff to play. But I come back for the major updates, because the major updates are good. So what's my master ranking? 22? I think I could probably get it up to like 24, 25 without too much issue. But once I got to the point where most of my weapons were able to just like kind of by default have whatever mods I want on, that was kind of the point where I was like, yeah, it's good enough. I'd care more and try harder if I was doing, I care more and try harder for it if I was, like, really trying to grind a bunch of things up. Or going for, like, 100 forma nonsense on a weapon or another. But I've never felt particularly motivated. Oh. Did we just not bank it in? Shit. I'm pretty sure we don't get the reward, right? Well, we won, but we totally forgot to bank anything. I was just on default there. Did we lose money? I can't tell. Well, that was embarrassing. Let's see, maybe scroll over squad chat. Oh yeah, I'm on clan chat, not squad chat. Okay, so we didn't lose money, but still. Was I the only one carrying around points for that? Because I usually wait until I'm at like 20-something before I... I usually wait until I'm at 20-something to turn it in. But I guess we all were, which is the issue. Okay, I'll go up to 15. I just took that man's legs off. Poor man. I always feel bad for him. Let's see, you need energy or DPS. Yep. I do not. I just need my Tigris. That's all I need. Probably get a really good melee weapon for this. Nope. Oh, you can Wukong. You know, I really liked the new Wukong update. That does nothing to those guys. I gotta figure out a better melee build for this kind of thing. I've known a couple of people that went like bananas and could just like melee through everything. That would be nice. My biggest general issue with melee is just that I don't actually do a whole lot of damage. Yep. I've never really quite figured out how to balance it well. Okay, so we still have 100 seconds left. I am not finding a single damn person to kill. Someone, please, come die for me. I've got a Tigris with your name on it. I'll get a mod. Guess I'll just go hang out in the center. Hello? Well. I guess alternate plan is just go bank anyway. I'm just gonna bank anyway. We could use the extra time. It's not so bad. Wow. Losing my voice. But it's okay. Did I just kill that guy? I'm pretty sure I did. Low. Nope. Damn it. Now, does he just have a Glaxia on his back? I think he does. Uji is just killing them all. And nothing wrong with that. I'm just having trouble finding them to kill them. And also my accuracy with the Tigris is adequate. Not great. Mostly just adequate. Because I don't have the really, like, fun accuracy mods that make this thing into some kind of horrible snipe cannon. I was looking at a rather cool breakdown of how to specifically make, like, an obscene Tigris. And there was, like, 2 specific shotgun mods that make it so it like, really hones in. And I want them. Take a little mother load. Better check my shit. Honestly, though, beyond accuracy, I think it's the reload speed that would really help. Let's see, what part of the railjack am I on? Right at the beginning. I mean, I've done a smidge of railjacking. But I don't have any of the, I don't have any of the specific goodies. Alright, at this point, you guys can probably bank, and we'd be okay. Let's see which mods. Unsure? I truly do not know which mods gave the much more focused shot to the Tigris. All I know is that they exist, and they make it... Oh, there he is. All I know is that they exist, and they turn the Tigris into a hilarious, like, sniper rifle. Might not be worth it, though. I lost my iron skin there. That would have been bad. That was one hell of a wide shot. And maybe I should attempt using one of my other, like, punchy weapons. I guess I do have my Opticore. I feel like I have a little bit more... leeway on that one. That didn't kill him? Holy shit. Stupid cheating thing. Alright, there we go. We are good. And back to the thing. We got our money. Be nice if it kept, like, doubling past that, but it got, like, ridiculously hard. That'd be fun. Yeah. Let's see. Do I do any of the high-end game missions? You mean, like... I mean, sorties aren't really endgame stuff. Okay, let's switch weapons here. I mean, I've pretty much done every mission type available. The only thing I really haven't done is arbitrations. I've been pretty bad about doing those. Mostly because laziness. Do I want to just do Archoplasmor? I could. Set up for cold and radiation. Maybe I want magnetic. I'll go Archoplasmor. It probably doesn't do nearly as much damage as the Tigris, but it's my fun Nerf gun. I guess I can switch away from the Psionics. Oh, right, I'd gone through all that trouble to make a tombstone. I never actually really ended up using it. I think I needed it for something. And then I threw it away. This is a weird looking gun. Let's just go with the Perla dual pistols. Okay. E. Yeah. Oh. I actually didn't know I could move the chat window like that. Part of the reason why I'm getting screwed up with the chat window also is it keeps defaulting to your whispers. In general, best to communicate with me, honestly, in stream chat first, and then... in stream chat first, and then in actual, like, clan chat or team chat. Okay. What do we even want to put on this thing? Oh, interesting. It's got blast. Oh, I guess let's see what I can put here. Do that. Leaves me with 8. If I do that, that gets me blast magnetic and a little bit of heat. That's not a terrible idea. I'll go with that for now. I have no idea if these guns are actually that good, but I'll keep them around for the time being. If I tried the Piranha Prime, I believe I actually have the, I think I have a ribbon for it. I could be wrong. Let's see. You can host the, yeah, max damage. You can host the next Railjack. So, realistically, I don't think I want to do too much more index tonight. I like the idea of it. Let's see. Oh, this is the new map. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not sure if I want to do too much index, just because this... I'm going to be honest. Index, affinity farming... index and affinity farming are like the two things that specifically keep me away from Warframe. They're fun, and they're charming, but, like... It's just... that's like the one thing that just, like, drags me down, maybe? I don't know how to describe it apart from there's, like, a fatigue. Okay, these are pretty good pistols. Where the heck is the... I must have... No, I didn't pick it up. Where the hell did the drops go? I don't know. Love Warframe. So glad you got it. It's a super good game. Okay. Definitely investing in, some reload speed on this thing. It's got the oomph I'm looking for, but it is... Where the hell? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's got the oomph I'm looking for, but that long reload time is a bit of a pain. You stay down. Thank you. Anybody else? I've got plenty. I should probably go find some energy though, which I have. The layout here is a little bit more murky, so finding energy nodes is going to take some time. Okay, there's some. And there we go. Well, I'm pretty happy with the Archiplasmor. It doesn't have quite as much punch as some of the other weapons. In my arsenal, like, I think my Opticore Tigris and one or two others are a little bit better. But, this thing can't miss, ever. I mean, it can, it's just harder. Might actually do just as much damage. There we go. Okay, digging this level. It's gonna take some time to get used to navigating it. They scored. I didn't know they could. Oh, he scored with 1 point. Oh. So the answer is he can. They can score, they just don't want to. Alright. I might as well score. 15 is good enough. There we go. But yeah, I'd love it if they had some more interesting, like, varied missions specifically for making money. Or just have balanced it out so regular non-money farming missions gave slightly better cash. Because I am a poor boy. It's very hard to break out of that. Oh, come on. Okay, got it. I think at least affinity farming is a relatively short endeavor. Let's see, me seeing everyone high-level gear compared to your mid-level stuff. I mean, the difference between high-level and mid-level is surprisingly thin. It's just a couple of really rare mods. And then, like, those last two, say, levels on a mod. Why are all the enemies just kind of having a weird powwow over here? Oh, he's not dead yet. Weird. Tank. Yep, definitely doing a lot better now. This is the gun for me. Still like the Astolat almost as much, if not more, just because of how it sounds, but the Archiplasmor is just like minimal to no downsides and looks like a crazy Nerf gun. Hello? Victims? Where have you gone? I wish to fight? Play hide and seek? I feel like I should just go hang out in that area where they all were just spooping in. Or just wait for them to come to me, and I guess that solves the problem too. But no, it's... I don't know. It's not actually that hard to get super high tier. But I might be more spoiled than most. Because every time I play, it's kind of guaranteed that I'll have a full squad of people that usually know more than I do, so they can just carry my ass through things. Which has actually left me in this kind of weird position where I know like 75% of what a player at my level would normally know. Mainly because I am that spoiled. Okay. Probably drop some things off. Where the hell are they? Hello? There's one. There we go. I can go bank. Wonder you got wells on either side of the map, might help. Yeah, I probably should. I mean, for the most part, like I do not need buffs for this. Holy crap, they got beefy. There we go. Well, we only need 15 more if you guys have it. Stun mostly. No, that's a good point. Stun would be useful. Let's see if I found a double damage mod yet. You mean like point blank and stuff? Yeah, tons. I mean, I think the only mods that I'm specifically missing are the I think actually the only one I know that I'm missing is the one that gives you damage resistance. that everybody says that I should have, and I just haven't yet. Yeah, and I'm missing a lot of the amalgams. Yeah, I'm missing adaptation. Because I think that's from arbitrations, which were added after I stopped playing, and required a lot more busy work on my end. So I was kind of a little bit less passionate about doing them. I'd like to do arbitrations. Honestly, they sound a lot more interesting to me than say index farming. Especially because I think arbitrations are also a really good spot for endo farming. Okay, you know what? I'll give credit. The stun worth. Yeah, arbitrations are solid endo farms. Let's see. A lot of amalgam mods were from different things than arbitrations. They are. Amalgams are from the sentient sort of boss, right? I only have a couple because I only did a little bit of it. Yeah, I've only done that one once, so I only have like a handful of amalgam mods. Okay, well I'm at 8 million. We need to do that. Let's see. Ugh, God, we have to do that 13 more times. 10 times more for you. A little bit more than that. We got to do that 13 times for me to get 6 million credits. Can I like stack credit boosters? Please? I'd be so happy. If I could just stack like 5 credit boosters and just make shit tons of money at once. You can stack 2 times on credit weekends, but that's about it, which is a shame. Yeah, ropeless. There we go. That's the boss. Man, look at all this garbage. I guess I could sell some of this stuff, because I don't think I need it all, but it's not going to make the difference. I guess, actually, next time there is a ×2... when Profit Taker came out, there was a possibility to get 16 times rewards for it as a solo. Wow. Yeah, straight up, if we get another one of those, like, double credits weekends, yell at me, because I would gladly play the shit out of Index for a whole weekend, almost non-stop, Index or Profit Taker or whatever, and then never ever have to look at money farming ever again. Until they come up with a new means of doing so almost immediately after I put in all that work, and then I'm just kind of upset. Okay, well, might as well queue us up for a couple more. And then maybe say do another thing, or I don't know. Get 700 million credits or more because of the primed mods you have. Oh, God, I haven't even looked at those yet. Let's see. Can I take a look at my mods? How many of my primed mods are... How much does it cost to max one of these out? I do have a legendary core, which is kind of nice. But yeah, it costs 2 million per prime mod. I have 6, 12, 18, 24. Now, admittedly, some of mine are almost completely upgraded. But still, that's, what, 50 million credits? Wait, what the... Oh, wait. Yeah, primed enemies. Okay, slightly less. Sort by rarity. This is gonna... Oh. Okay, I might have a couple more. Yeah, I still have sacrificial pressure and steel that I need to do. The most are pretty much just primed. I do have a lot of Riven mods that I need to work. See, when are you going to do more Hades tonight? I think I need to take a night off from Hades. That game was wrecking my hands, and will continue to do so. And so I'd prefer to just have a little bit of time between. But yeah, my Rivens aren't so bad, but my primes are going to take a while. I'd need 50 million, 50, 60 million if I want to max out everything. The problem is the endo more than the credits. You know, as far as other games that I'm going to play today, bit of a mixed bag. Obviously, did some Path of Exile. Don't know if I'm going to do more than that. I like the game, but it's one of those where it's like, I think I get more enjoyment out of it than other people do. Let's see. Holy shit, I am fast. What's up? Scooted right into that guy's patoot. Whoops. I'm a little slidey. Anyway, but yeah, played some Path of Exile, kind of realized that I think that will forever be the game that I handle off stream, and that's okay. Playing Warframe, which is always fun, especially now that I'm kind of back to it, at least for a little while. Other than this, unsure. I know Shell and I have a new game that we'd like to tackle called Virgo versus the Zodiacs. Or, no, Virgo versus the Zodiac. Sorry, I'm thinking of Children of the Zodiacs. Which looks like it's very much inspired by the Mario and Luigi games, which looks really charming. And then also, like, Temtem got a big co-op update. We still got to go back and finish Darksiders Genesis. Plus, I've got some, like, other random... I've got tons of other random games that I should be checking out at some point. Oh, I see. The waypoints are for dudes you've killed. I understand. Doesn't feel like there's a lot of heavy hitters on this map, comparatively. A lot of enemies that just kind of go down. Let's see, what else is there? I wonder if you ever played Enter the Gungeon. Yeah, like a couple days ago. I'm not actually a big fan of it, compared to some people. I think I lacked the time and the patience and the ability to weave through bullets in the same way that, like, I've seen Sleep Cycles do. And so, like, the most amount of bullet hell that I can do is Binding of Isaac. After that, it just starts being less fun. But yeah, the VOD's still up, and it'll probably be up on YouTube sometime next week. I've been waiting for some of the content to clear on my channel before I really start. Something around here is pew-pewing me, but I'm not seeing it. Nope. There we go. But yeah, I just have too many series going up simultaneously, and so I've been kind of pre-recording and screwing around a little bit. Recording a bunch of other stuff in the meantime. Doesn't mean I gotta play Ring Fit today. I gotta play Ring Fit a lot more. I've just been busy as hell with, like, so many other things. Yesterday was the Super Indie Game Lightning Round. It was actually a hell of a lot of fun. I'd gladly do that again. But now I've got, like, 10 some odd games. Oh, hey. It's probably a good time for me to bank. Did one of you guys get, like, jacked up here? Or did you just go on a murdering spree? Probably the latter. Nope, nothing in here. Wonder you gonna do Halo Infinite when it comes out? Yeah, probably. Admittedly, I think we're a fair ways off of Halo Infinite. Still. Because I can't imagine that we're going to get a new, I can't imagine we're going to get a new Halo game until after the Halo Master Chief Collection is out on, out fully on PC. And even then, my assumption is... it could be a launch title for the Xbox Scarlet, though. Because that would be probably one of their best, like, lead-in things to make people want to buy it over a PS5. I'm curious to see how that'll go. I think I'll ever understand Warframe. It feels exactly like how ending up with a Zerg Pug on your first time running an MMO quest feels. Just fast and confusing. Yeah, I think that's actually a really common experience for most people that try and get into Warframe. Part of the recommendation that I would have is don't play with other people until you're comfortable with the tempo of the game yourself, and you understand how all of the missions work. And I'm going to disagree. Warframe is very complicated. There's just a lot of moving parts and a lot of just stuff that is never specifically spelled out for you. Like, I have a vague idea of how to do certain things. And it really helps that I have a legion of people to specifically say, hey, you know, here's how you do X. And that works really, really well for me. But it will forever be a difficult game, not so much because the game itself is always hard, but because there's just so much content that you have to, like, sift through and figure out, like, what is actually, you know, what do I need to do to get ahead? What are my major goals? And yeah, getting used to that crafting system, especially early on, where, like, you want to make a new gun, and having to wait for stuff to craft, or even worse, like, making a new frame. That stuff can be kind of awful, especially if, like, you only have 1 or 2 frames available. Like, there's something really satisfying about unlocking your first frame finally, and then something really, really frustrating about, hey, by the way, got my new thing. Now I have to wait half a week before I get access to it. And it's like, I already had to work so hard to get here. What's with this, like, arbitrary limitation? Oh. That's one of you guys. Okay, let's go turn this in. Because that's what, an extra 30 points banked? That's pretty good. Oh, that's just a turret up there. But yeah, my general recommendation with the game is truly load it up, play every mode, get up to Saturn, maybe, on your own, and then say, like, hey, you know, hey, now it's time to actually start playing with other people and working with them. Because I know one of the reasons why Shell specifically does not like Warframe is the fact that when we first played it with her, it was kind of okay, but things slowly sped up, and she wasn't playing as much as, like, I was, or even some of the other members of the group. And let's do one more index, and then I think we'll switch. I'll do the rest of my index farming off stream. But so for Shell, she was kind of underpowered. She didn't have a whole lot of whoop. Oh, Nugia is done. Okay, in that case, why don't we stop with index? Even why don't we do one more railjack and we'll go from there. So max damage if you want to work on that one. See, if you have 1,000,000 credits, it'll be enough to construct part 1. That takes 12 hours to craft. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, so we had wildly outpaced her, and so when we started doing missions again, she wanted to go slow and take her time and whatnot. I, on the other hand, was going really fast, just killing everything because I'm geared for it. And so I knew bullet jumping, all the sliding, all of the, the crazy stuff this. And the problem is when you're a new player, you can't really keep up with that. Like, it's just not doable. And so I actually had much the same issue when I was starting out. I had a friend, Tony, who specifically actually has been in chat a couple of times, but he wanted to show me just how rad Warframe is. And the problem is, he brought me to a really high-level mission, and then sped off into the distance, leaving me to get killed by a bunch of random infested. And I felt unsatisfied, because, I mean, what the heck am I supposed to do? All I have is just a just an absolute junk fest of a Paris Mark I, and, like, the kunai, and that's it. It almost kind of looks like a wolf. Okay, that's kind of cool. But, that felt not good. And so I can completely understand why people would have... let's see, want some more easy stuff, something more difficult. Do we have a group of 4? If we got a group of 4, we can do harder stuff. I honestly don't care about winning or losing. I just wanted to play Warframe and try out some... There's my symbol.